What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into War 4 of Season 62. And this is kind of a long one. I think my Alliance got winds that I was making Alliance War videos. So they decided to throw everything at me. And I kind of like it. I don't know, it's fun. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and use this team. Coal Obsidian, Spider-Woman, and my good old Dracula. No text this time, for the first time in, I don't know, probably years, to be honest. I like my tech jams. But we're gonna go ahead and grab a bunch of charges on Coal Obsidian because we're using him for a tricky fight later on, and we want to get as much out of him as we can. Because it's such a long war, I'm using these 6-hour boosts, so I don't have to boost up twice. But yeah, gonna go ahead and use Cull for this first fight. The only tricky thing I have to watch out for is the falters that get applied after 15 combo hits, as well as the falter that Prowler applies if you try to punish his special attacks. But besides that, pretty typical Cull fight. Gonna go ahead and do a couple parry heavies here. I did give myself the Power Start 1 boost, just so that I could drop a special one early on, make sure that I don't lose my combo, and I get all the charges. There's that first falter on 15 hits. But you know, we're gonna finish this fight up in our next hit, so easy peasy. Nice 35-second fight. Now next up we have a Karolina Dean fight. I am not super comfortable fighting her yet. Not used to her special attacks. The special one's decently easy for me to dodge, but the special two I don't know if you can dodge it. So I'm gonna try really hard to not push her that far. I'm gonna push her out of the sun, drop another special one to keep our combo. And then one more heavy before we go grab our route. Bait out that special one at the same time. Now we're just gonna go ahead and wail on her, doing some pretty big damage. And that should be all. Another quick 32-second fight this time. Cull is just a monster. And we head into the second section, where we've got a couple of mystic fights. This first one I am gonna go ahead and use Spider-Woman for. A little kindred here. Fisticuffs, again, is the big node here. I'm gonna jump right in, try to keep my power boost for as long as possible. For some reason he really didn't want to throw these heavy attacks, but eventually he does. I definitely thought he blocked that hit, but he didn't. And then there I messed up my combo. I dropped my special a little too early. But go ahead and block that special one so I can immediately punish here. Eat a heavy to the face. Very cool. And now we actually get our special 2 off. Bait another special 1. There it is. Block it. Go in with a striker, then drop a special 1, and actually I'm saving it so we can kill his dread aura here, and there it is. A couple mistakes early, but we squeak it out, not with too much trouble. And I was thinking about using Spider-Woman here for this fight, but it's a Tigra. I can heavy punish all of her attacks. And there's nothing else preventing Cole from doing his thing, so we're just gonna go ahead and pick up another couple charges on Cole. Get a quick little heavy counter. I held my heavy for a little bit longer so I could make sure that one of the armored breaks gets eaten by the node. Letting me parry again if I have to, but that special one just destroys her after I trigger my route. So it's super easy, super quick, and our Cole is now up to 9 charges, which is good because our next fight here is a Bullseye. Scary defender, but Cole's gonna make some pretty light work of it. Because of Cole's true strike, we don't have to worry about any evades. Here my boosts are just about running out. But we're gonna go ahead and pop an invuln just in case. And yeah, we also got that footloose there, so after he uses a special, he will also go unstoppable, which we want none of, but gonna go ahead and do a couple heavies, get those armor breaks, trigger our route, well, I was going for a reparry, but he ended up just heavying and he didn't even throw a single special. Cole is a monster. 17 seconds for that Bullseye shared fight. Crazy. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump over to the left island here, where we've got a Ebony Maw. I'm gonna go ahead and use Spider-Woman for it. Gonna heal her up a little bit. Use a couple of these level 6s. Let's bring her up to full. And check these nodes. Got a Root and Power Focus 2 and Bubble Shield. So he's gonna be gaining a lot of power early, but it's okay. I'm decently comfortable dodging his special 2. I was trying to get a reparry there so I can knock him down with a heavy, but I decided to just go for it. He's already pretty low. I'm gonna go ahead and bait out this special 2. Dodge that. I get rooted, but I drop the special 2 immediately, so it's not a problem. Now, I do make a little bit of a mistake here because he falters me, but he decides it's a good time to throw a special and he just explodes to the power stings. So it didn't matter. And onto our final fight, we have this Deathless Thanos. Now, I haven't really fought him a whole lot in war. I fight him every now and then in battlegrounds, but this is kind of a perfect Dracula fight. He gains a lot of furies, both from his own abilities and then also this node here, this false confidence, where he gains a fury buff every 7 seconds, excuse me. And then also fight or flight, but Dracula's got that solid 40-second slow, so that's gonna stop any evades or unstoppable effects from really impacting us too much. And Dracula kind of solves this fight. I did go ahead and throw a Power Start 1 boost on just so I can get the slow off immediately. I don't want to mess around with any unstoppable shenanigans. Now I get a little light interrupt there. Trigger my dire degen, block the special 1 so that I can immediately counter with a light attack. And we've already got him down to his first protection. I bait out this special 2. I'm gonna sit here and go for light intercepts. He doesn't want to bite, but we get a quick little one there. Drop another special 1, take all his furies. Apply that slow again. Now here we're dropping all of our power. Probably not a smart move because it definitely pushes into special 3. But I knew I would survive it. So he just gains a lot of power, and I didn't want to keep baiting special attacks because I'm not a very patient player. So one of my flaws, character flaw, if you will. But yeah, we go ahead and do our little phase, get another light intercepts because of it, drop a special one, do a couple light attacks, and another special one will finish it off. Pretty easy. I love Dracula for this matchup. Even eating a special 3 here, we lived with a solid 61%. And yeah, we kind of just turned off all of his abilities that were a problem. But that is it for this war. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the war content, definitely let me know in the comments, drop a like, hit the sub button. All of that is greatly appreciated. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye.